What is up, Cabbage Crew? It is Matt and John. We are pumped to watch Book 2, Chapter 8, The Book of Destiny for Dragon Prince, of course. So far, loving this season. If you guys have not checked out the other reactions of this season and the reviews of Season 1, definitely check those out as we are getting to the end of Book 2 here. Me and John talked about it before we pressed record, but not a lot of dragon, or not a lot of, not a lot of, not a lot of sky, I guess, in this season. I already spoiled what John told me, but John, go ahead and explain what you think the sky is for this season, or sky.
I think it just hints towards the dragons.
Okay, sorry for spoiling that for you. Yeah, John made a good point. I guess the sky, maybe the sky magic is mainly about dragons, I guess. I thought it was more. I always thought when they talk about sky, they talk about things that came from the sky, like thunder and lightning and rain and clouds. Like, I thought we would see more of those things, like controlling weather. Dare I say, air and wind, tornadoes, stuff like that. But but maybe it has more to do with dragons and utilizing dragons for your spells and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Any predictions, John?
I think I'm gonna stick with my prediction about in our previous conversation, where Soren is going to be paralyzed permanently.
Ooh.
That's my guess. I mean, obviously they might not, but I think they're going to be paying more homage to characters with disabilities, and because with General Maya and a strong character there, I think Soren's gonna stay paralyzed and have
a blind character too.
Yeah, and a semi redemption arc, or semi redemption arc, or just a regular normal redemption arc. So
yeah, I like that. I like that prediction. I don't. The only reason I don't think they're gonna do that is because I think him and Claudia have a good dynamic, and unless they want Claudia to be completely out of the picture and back helping him, like, to have her in the main plot is to have him in the main plot. And if he gets paralyzed, I think he's gonna be. He just won't be in the main plot because he's gonna be in a wheelchair. I mean, this is a very travel. It seems like the entire series is going to be traveling, a quest, Lord of the Rings. It's type of Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's like they're jumping around, they're going place to place, at least for the majority of the series. So if he's handicapped, I mean, I can't imagine what Avatar: The Last Airbender would be as a show if Sokka was in a wheelchair after the first 3 episodes or something. It would be a completely different show. So right. I do like the idea, of him maybe this messing with his mental state, and maybe we will get like a small maybe breaks his leg and he's out of commission for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right.
Callum looks like he just had an all-nighter.
I just need to rest my eyes while we walk.
He looks like some punk rocker from Green Day.
Tonight's gonna be the night that I get over you.
What are you doing?
Has just a tad of grasshopper goop.
Oh, do we really have
to? Flashback episode or something.
Oh, Green Day, wake me up when September ends. Let's go.
Yeah. Interesting. I like the wide angle, like the wide shots that they do in this series. They've done that a couple times where they swoop around. I like that.
Do find him?
Right.
Be ready for anything. Do not underestimate him.
I love her. I don't know her, but I love her. Calling out Viren's BS.
My name would mean nothing to you.
Where are you?
Go, the face stealer.
I don't know.
Yeah, it really much
Meant
is.
something to
That's
him.
his voice.
Perhaps. Tell me what you
Sounds
need.
just like him. I mean, it is him, but it's just like that. Like even how he talks. It's a very intriguing dream.
Arrowverse.
It's him again.
It's getting worse. You.
Okay, Starface.
Name is Corvus. Duranta Maya sent me.
Yeah, okay.
King Esrin.
No!
Oh, everyone's gonna find out. Oh, now you're gonna find out.
That's not how you're supposed to.
Who's to find out?
Get better. What? He won't die. He's lucky to have survived a direct attack from a dragon. But he's never going to walk again.
Wow.
Aha! Caught it!
Wow.
Yeah.
So So well, he's gonna be if he's. I'm still holding out hope that that she is going to go through an arc to help him be able to walk again. Through magic.
Sure. I mean, this is a magic show, you know.
I just, man, I good job, but it's kind of disappointing in my opinion. I wanted to see. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like him and Rayla started having kind of a good rivalry. His character, I think, could have been very helpful in like fight sequences, and it's just going to be interesting to see how they move forward without his character. Because I think his character did a lot when it came to like poisoning, like putting it, like having a threat to the kids without being a huge threat, kind of like Zuko was in the first season of Avatar. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I mean, what's your thoughts? You got it right.
Well, the only reason being is because, like, at the end of the day, this show is more geared towards kids, and so I'm thinking that, or young adults, whatever. I'm thinking that the lessons learned are going to be like similar plot structures in other things that, or in other shows that have like done this sort of thing when someone gets injured.
Got it.
So that was my only inkling of like a overcoming your fears. And I'm assuming Soren's gonna be stubborn, like I can't walk ever, and like, but like there is like some hope, and like I think you're right where Claudia is gonna be like encouraging him to do it, like get better. And then he'll again, it's like a redemption, like a slight redemption arc where he's gonna like work hard and overcome it, and that's where the lesson learned will be in from that theme.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm an idiot. I should have figured it out. When we met you, you had two
There's
of
no
those
way you
sassy
would've known.
ribbony things, but one of them came off that night.
That's right. That must have been when he fell.
Ooh.
Belle?
Yes.
Belle? He didn't fall, Rayla. He didn't trip and land on the ground. He got killed. Does he know yet?
Who knows?
I'm going for a walk.
I can't let you go alone.
If I am the king, then you have to let me go.
You're not my king, but you are my friend, and I'm coming with you.
Rayla, please.
Yeah.
Just let me go be alone.
What's going on here? Erebos.
Do magic. The kind of magic humans can do.
You can have unlimited power.
and you can choose what to do with that power. You can make a real difference in the world. All you need to do now is accept it. Your destiny is already written.
The fall of man, right there.
I'm glad I can't move.
What are you talking about? Soren, why would you say that?
Before we left, Dad gave me a secret mission.
He did?
I was confused. And I didn't want to do it, but Dad to love me and be proud of me.
What did Dad ask you to do?
Kill the princes.
Kill them?
Ah,
No, that can't be right. You must have misunderstood.
Wow. Interesting. I mean, already kind of a semi-redemption of him. Like, he is already seeming like he knows his mistakes of how he got to where he is in his situation. From like starting to fight with the dragon and his secret mission. Interesting.
Yep. Didn't add the other part though yet.
What?
With killing or wait, no, his side wasn't kill Claudia. It was Claudia might have to kill Soren.
Nah. No, that's not what it was. His secret mission was to kill the princes. Hers was to get the egg.
Right,
Hers is
but
get
by
the
any
egg.
means necessary, right? Remember? There was like a by any means necessary. I think it was Claudia.
Yeah, I think it was Claudia was like, if I had to choose between him and the egg, he was like, get the egg.
Yeah, right. So
yeah. I mean,
right, because remember she went back to help him when he landed on the rock. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So she chose to help him. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of Fire Lord Ozai vibes from Viren. I mean, I am. You have two, but it's a different relationship between the children, right? So where Zuko and Azula were foils of each other, and they were on different sides, and even when they were trying to get his love, they were enemies.
Yep.
Here, the brother and sister are kind of understanding where each other are coming from and trying to help each other. So, same dynamic with the father and the kids, but different dynamic between the kids, which I like. It's a nice, different dynamic.
Yeah.
Anything to add before we start?
No. I just thought that it was an interesting way how Soren just admitted. I'm just glad I can't walk. Though that's kind of where I guess I was leading to, where he'd feel down about himself and be frustrated. But he's not even frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
He's just depressed.
He like skipped a step, yeah.
Yeah. So it was an interesting take on that part for me.
Your destiny is already written. No! Destiny is a book you write yourself.
Very Zuko vibes, and I love it.
It reminds me of Zuko's dream in season 2, when he had the 2 dragons around him.
Yep.
Oh, Soren, no, that was a terrible poem, and it's not even a haiku. Oh, I can't leave you like this. There has to be something.
He's just going through everything.
Jesus.
You need to calm down. No, I don't. You need to calm up.
I knew she was going to say
that. Miss, we're going to have to assist you out of here. He can't be like this. He can't even count syllables.
Can't even count syllables. Oh, damn.
He just around him. Now Callum's the sail.
What the heck is going on here?
Is he Flat Stanley?
Interesting.
He's like, put your earpiece in your ear, please.
What if that thing died?
Well, he just
Another
stepped
one.
on it.
Yeah, he probably has another one. He's like, oh god, I gotta make this potion again. Then they're on over.
Ugh. Why should I trust you?
You shouldn't.
You're coming, Mantra. There is no synonym for cinnamon. There is no synonym.
Yeah, say that
There
5
is
times.
no synonym for cinnamon. There is no synonym for cinnamon. There is no.
Yeah.
She was right. Rayla was right.
Help!
Like a trip dream right now. He's gone. Where's the pirate guy?
Dream, Matt. He left.
Sure. So many questions.
Your conscience is a missing place, boyo!
Callum, are you okay?
Oh.
Callum,
Okay.
Callum.
Well, so the dream, I am conflicted about the dream because I think the dream was semi drawn out and like I hate to say meaningless because it is meaningful, but no, I mean it is. I understand the point of it, but it's just like it's just like metaphors maybe I'm missing, or it's like I go back to the Aang's dream. It's like Aang had a quick dream, and he would go into the storm, and then had to do about the storm, and then everything was flashbacks.
Yep.
Even Zuko's dream in season 2, it was relatively quick. You understood the metaphor it was trying to say, where Iroh was talking into one with the dragon that was the dragon of one of his ancestors, and then Azula was talking to his other ear with the dragon of the other ancestor in the 2 lines of the family. And it all kind of came back, but it made sense for what it is. Like, I don't know what this dream is really happening. Like, okay, he sees himself. His self is saying devil on the shoulder. He sees his father, devil, stepfather, devil, angel on the shoulder. I get that part. But then, like, I don't understand the whole, like, going in the ship. And there's a lot of that I just like really didn't understand, and it felt like it kept cutting to it, and it was just kind of dragging out, in my opinion.
Sure. I think the ship was just showing, like, even through the roughest of storms, you set your own sail. Like, you guide your own path.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was trying to do.
Stanley. It was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get that. Now, I mean, we've already talked a little bit about the Soren being paralyzed and Claudia kind of freaking out, but yeah, we'll see where that comes from. I still think by the end of the season he's going to be healed, but I think he's going to be healed, but he's going to start realizing that his father was manipulating him, and he's going to start seeing good. And maybe you were right at the end of the second season. I said at the end of the first season, but by the end of the second season, they're going to maybe join the group. And now it seems like Ezra has now met up with Claudia. So, we'll see what happens there.
It's going to be funny if you keep predicting every season when they join the group.
Yeah, season 4. Well, I really think that at the end of season 5, maybe. Well, I wonder.
Yep. Yeah, it was a great episode.
I wonder why he went back to her, because he doesn't know it. I mean, why do you? Oh, he went back to her to find out about his dad.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that was building up.
Right.
It was interesting that he found out through the way he found out.
Corvus.
With Corvus essentially bowing down to him and saying he's the king, and he kind of
Oh man. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, I can't imagine being that age and someone doing that and how it would make me feel as just a young kid. Like that,
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I thought they were going to be back at back home in Tartarus. I thought, they would take him aside and be like, "Hey, Ezran, this is what happened," or at least Callum would say it. But like we knew that Callum wasn't going to tell him because he tried telling him and couldn't get the courage and the right timing down.
Yeah.
But I thought once they got back, they were going to do, but no,
You still think they're going to get back at some point? I don't think they're going to get back.
Oh yeah, well, you still think that Soren and Claudia are going to join the group, and I don't think they're going to join the group.
No, it's interesting. No, it's just interesting. You think they're going to go? I mean, I think the mission's to go to where they're trying to go to, and I think that's going to be the finale of the series. Is going to be them getting there. I might be wrong. I mean, we shall see. I mean, it is interesting because they said they're only a few hours walk
get
away.
His place on the throne. That's where it's heading. When that happens, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're right. I mean, because it seems like
if the finale, if we're at the finale, we are at the finale. Like next episode,
mm-hmm.
It's not going to be next episode where they go back.
No, I was talking of the series.
You don't think by the end of the series they're going to go back at all? There's a lot left.
There's a lot left. No, I mean, maybe I'm wrong here because Rayla did say that they were pretty close to the line, and now I don't know what that necessarily means because my original thought was this entire series they're going to be going and traveling, and the end of the series is when they get there. And we grow and we learn more. I mean, much like Lord of the Rings, right? Like we learn more and we go through different phases and there's wars. And so it's like, okay, all those things can happen too. Like there can be huge wars and battles and dragons and meeting characters and, kingdoms fighting each other. But maybe that won't be the end of the series. Maybe that will be the end of, next season or this season. Maybe that's next episode. I don't know.
Maybe.
When they finally get to, I wonder where they're going to meet the King of Dragons. I guess that's when, or the Queen of Dragons, I guess. So
maybe by the end of next season.
Yeah,
maybe then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting that Zim and Ezra are kind of going. They have the same story arc. Both are young princes that are missing their kings.
Yeah.
So interesting.
That's why there's that's why there's a connection. Another reason. Or at least another reason to have a connection.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we enjoyed this episode. I think this episode was a tad slower and a little bit more explaining, and I wouldn't say backstory. I'd say just like character growth.
Yeah.
Of mainly Soren, Ezran, and Callum. So hopefully, next episode ends with a bang.
Yeah. And we just want to say,
yeah, we've been really again.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been liking season 2. We can't wait for the finale. But we also appreciate you guys being patient with our technical difficulties. Because weather can be a pain sometimes and cause some issues. So we just appreciate your patience, and we hopefully you understand about our situation a little bit. But well,
John said he's moving back to the DC area soon, and we won't have to worry about doing it through webcam. Now hopefully we get it all fixed. But appreciate you guys. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing.
Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell everybody.
See ya.